Morning, Anya. Literally same. The reason I logged on today is I've not played in like a month, and I remembered that I restarted, so I still need to actually finish the story on this save. Yeah, people really adapted to it very quickly, and it got very overwhelming very quickly. I think that's why I restarted, because I was like, I need an excuse for not doing any big builds. Oh, sure, I'm like a little bit ahead of you then, if that. And if that's the case, you've not really got much left of the main story left to go. Yeah, but I've not touched this in like a month, so it's not that impressive. Yeah, I mean, I tried to play DDV on the Switch, like even the Switch 2 version, but I'm like, it for me, it's still not, even the Switch 2 version is not up there with the other consoles. Right, 25 grass, 25 gold, 25 Pokemetal. I have like nothing. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I don't even think know if I've got enough for any of that stuff. What's this? That's 1 gold ore. I mean, I've got enough sand. I think it technically is, but to me it still runs slower than even my Mac or my PlayStation. For me, in my opinion. Let's put all this in storage for now. Actually, no, I'll keep honey just in case. Don't need that, don't need that. Oh. I think I should have enough to make the glass. Let's just make a big batch of glass. Yeah, no, Tinkerton, we're not dealing with you right now. Ninetales, get over here, get to work. On this save, so before I restarted, I had Suicune. This is what I mean. I've not been on here a month, so I don't even know what I've got. I'll go have a look actually, because I'm gonna have to go looking for gold and Pokemetal. Tangrowth, stop following me. Let's go to the Withered Wastelands. Oh, do I? Oh. Right, we're gonna have to go to that building first. That's really annoying. No patience. So I think a bulk of them you fight. So 3 of them you get through. From my understanding, 3 of them you get through Pallet Town. You have to build locations for them. Then the rest of them, I think you find on cloud, like on the like mystery island things that Drifloon takes you on. I'm pretty sure. Right, well, that's not my problem if they're having trouble. Who's having trouble following me? See, now I'm lost. Where have I even come from? So who's having trouble? Right around here, what would be good? Oh, I've got to make... I've got to actually physically make a path. God forbid I have to build in this building game. I've not got to Pallet Town on this save, because I'm thinking of waiting until I've done the main story. That's my thoughts. Right, can you all follow me now? Because you're stopping me from doing what I want to do. And it's Pride Month, so you're not allowed to do that. I think, to be fair, what's gone wrong is Pokopia was great in March because we were in such a dry spell, but I feel like the DDV updates have been like non-stop since the Pokemon. Like, I feel like there was not a lot of time between Pocahontas and Herc. Well, if they fall off the bridge, that's on them. I'm not here to play Captain Save-A-Ho. Oh, I remember how annoying building this place is. Well, where's she? Are you coming? What? maybe it's just me, but I do feel like the DDV updates, like the Pocahontas one and Herc, and now the one we know is coming in August, we know the date, they feel really close together. They feel really condensed this year. And then we had Loftier in between as well. Right, we get it. You want? We now need to go scope out the second floor. Okay, well, let's see what I can scavenge first. See, I thought it was just me, so I thought I'm not going to say anything, but it does feel faster than normal. Like, especially now that we know the date for the late summer one, that, because I swear last time it was like June to like mid-August last time, whereas now we're like June to July. Oh, it looks like we have a new friend. Yeah, I'm not great at more than one game, but I also can't just stick to one game. Well, yeah. Well, because I'm under the impression that's releasing before the late June update. So it's going to be even worse. And there are heavy rumours, and I do think it's going to happen, that either a Pokopia DLC is going to launch by the end of this year, or we're at least going to have an announcement of one with like new areas. And where I've seen this leaks are pretty trusted Pokemon leaks, so I'm expecting that at some point. Oh, no, 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 no. See, it's too tight of a turnaround. Yeah, Pokopia DLC. And from the leaks I've seen, it's going to add potentially up to 4 new areas. So, like the Withered Wastelands, like 4 of them. Why can't I pick that up? Interesting. So that is what I would assume would be the case. Why can't that be picked up? They maybe, I mean, they might be smaller a little bit, but like still, we've already got 5 massive areas in games. If they were to bring 4 more for a DLC, See, this also needs... So I'm going to need a ton of glass, a ton of concrete. I can do the iron, and I need a ton of Pokemetal for both this and the Pokemon Center. Yeah, the one thing I'm upset we never got here, and this is just me as a Pokemon fan. Like, there's barely any ice type Pokemon in the game, and I would love like an ice like biome region thing. I've been thinking Tamagotchi Life. I really have. I've not pulled the trigger yet to buy it, but I have been wanting it. I don't want to talk to you right now. Yeah, I think it's just a missed opportunity. Like, I really would like an... Because we don't even really have, like, any ice materials. A mysterious slate. Let's go put it in. Let's check. Do I have... I don't think I have any ingots over here. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we've got floating islands in the sky. They could explain it away. Oh, but I can't make... Because I didn't do his event. So I don't have any of the items to make his habitat. So I'm going to have to do some time travel at some point to go back and get those items. Right, do I have... Right, I have Pokemetal fragments, so I can make Pokemetal ore. Ingots. Do I have gold? I don't think I've got gold. I've got 4 gold. Oh, I don't even need to make Pokemetal. I've got tons. But I haven't got a lot of gold, so I might have to go looking for gold. Yeah, I don't really know why time travel. I'm assuming it's because it's live service and because of things like the premium shop. But I just don't understand why time travel's so broke. Why you physically can't do it. Right, where's this meant to go? P. P, 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 P. No, not P, F, sorry. The only other place I might have some gold ore lying around might be in the ridges. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is the reason they refuse is that once you time travel, there's physically nothing they can do to fix it. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, they don't know how to fix that. Which is confusing because they made the game. They should be able to fix it. But who knows? Right. Do I have any storage boxes over here? And if so, who would like to live where? I'm surprised, but also not, because they're much better at breaking things than fixing them. Do I have any gold? As plants. Yes. But I don't think I've got any more smelters over at the Skyland, so I think I'm gonna have to smelt over here. Who wants to live here? Do you know what it was that stressed me out? And it's the reason I don't come to the ridges. It's the volcanic ash. That stresses me out to no end, because as much as I want to clear it, there's just so much. Like, part of me wonders, with what you've said about it being overwhelmed with everything in ruin, would it be better to just completely flatten the area? And then maybe that won't make it as bad. Or that'll make it worse because it's more of a blank canvas. I know. I want to know whose sick and twisted idea the ash was. Where's... No, where... I swear I picked up... Oh no, I didn't, because I had it there. See, yeah, this is the thing. For me, it's just because there's so many areas, and like, I get like this with even the DDV biomes, and they're not as big, but like, there's so much space, and I'm like, what do I fill it with? Right, let's go back to the Skylands. I really want to dig the museum out. I want to fix the. I really do want to fix the museum, but I don't think I've got the patience for it. Yeah. Right, so we've got gold being made, but that's going to take a little while, so I can't really proceed with. Let's see, was it the Pokemon Center that wanted gold, or was it the building that wanted gold? Let's find out. This wanted gold. How much glass have you made? 6. So you need to speed up. This is the communist nation of Pokopia. We don't have time for slacking. I'll deal with you later. Concrete and glass. I've got concrete down here. See, I did consider that, to be honest. I think that's kind of a smart way to look at it. Because Pallet Town is just kind of like a blank canvas. So we just need glass. Right. Let's carry on doing some exploration. Yes, just a lot bigger than a floating island. But then I don't want to talk about floating islands because I'm still mad we didn't get the Storybook Vale ones. I'm starting to wonder if they're ever going to come, to be honest. Because my honest thought is why are we waiting? Like, it can't be that hard to replicate what they've already done. Because let's face it, in the nicest possible way, the floating islands are basically just ground. There's nothing else to them. So then, like, what is seriously taking them so long? Oh, exactly. It's such a missed opportunity. And to be honest, it's part of the reason I don't want to do my dream snap this week, because I know I need to do it in Mythopia, but I prefer to do dream snaps on floating islands. Does it not? Wait, why wouldn't it work in Mythopia? Yeah, see, once again, shooting themselves in their foot. Because I can imagine so many people would want to use Mythopia this week. Well, no, I don't think I did the hot fix actually fix anything? Because I'm convinced the hot fix was just to put in information about the showcase. I don't think it actually fixed anything. I don't understand why they're so against hotfixes. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but they seem to be really against it. I didn't mean to fall that far. Yeah, but like, look how long it took for them to fix the safety issue of it flashing in decorated mode. Which that should, if anything, needed a hot fix. It was that. Not the game being cold and broken. It's really sad because I don't want to rag on that Game Loft because they have produced a really good update, but there are still fundamental issues at the moment. Yeah, that is my big thing about this game. They need to do something to sort out the storage system. That there needs to be a centralized storage, in some shape or form. Well, and this is the thing. I wouldn't still, if I genuinely didn't care about the game, I wouldn't still be playing it. Yeah, I can see it because I definitely take hiatuses. Like I took like a 4 week one after I'd done the star path for Pocahontas. don't want to go make a hot bread bowl because I don't have an oven near here. Are you sure you don't want a hamburger steak? It depends because like none of them are like Pokopia, so it really does depend. I could controversial. I could not stand Pokemon Go. Could not stand it. What did I come over here for? I can't remember now. So, if that's the case, I'll take you on a... Wait a minute. So, if that's the case, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu are the most like Pokemon Go. They are pretty much Pokemon Go in a game format. Then you have like the main series games, which are Scarlet and Violet, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Sword and Shield. They are the traditional-esque Pokemon games. And then you have the Legends games, which are a bit different. For me, personally, the best Pokemon game that's been put on the Switch is Legends EA. But it's not like the normal Pokemon games because the catching is different and the battles are real-time, not turn-based. And this is just what's on the Switch. Like, this isn't taking into account everything that came but pre-Switch. Oh, and then we have champions, but we don't need to worry about champions because that's just competitive Pokemon. Oh, hi Ren. Glad you could join us. We've just spent the time talking about Pokopia, complaining about DDV. So I've never played it. I have it, and it's been out for like years. I've never played it because it's so much like Pokemon Go. And I didn't enjoy Pokemon Go, so I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. Which isn't fair because it's not fair for me to judge a game I've never played. It looks cute. I will say, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu look cute. I'll give it that. The art style looks cute. I mean, I spent like 50 quid on it and I've just never played it, which isn't good. Don't do that, kids. Yeah, for me, I mean, I only played it when it came out first, like Pokemon Go, and it was literally just catching Pokemon. I think you can now battle in Pokemon Go, but it's still not the same. Yeah, and this is what I was saying to Anya. Pokopia is its own beast because it's essentially just like Minecraft Animal Crossing, but with a Pokemon like dream style over it. But from my understanding, I think if we want to talk like easiest, I would assume Let's Go Eevee is probably the easiest Pokemon game on the Switch. Sword and Shield I enjoy, but they're quite old now. I'm pretty sure they tell you not to cross roads while playing it, Ren, so I feel like you can't blame them for that. But I mean, it also just like it depends what you're like want to get out of a Pokemon game. Like I like the story of a Pokemon game, but then I also like to go. So if you want to go back to nostalgic Pokemon of the early 2000s, you want either the ports of Leaf Green and Fire Red, but they look like the Game Boy, or you'll want Let's Go Eevee because it's Kanto. That's like if you're talking about like the anime from like the 2000s. Was it even a Pokemon that was worth nearly getting hit by a car? Because like some Pokemon aren't worth that. Yeah, so they put on in March ports of the original Fire Red Leaf Green, so they are on there, and I think they're like £20. See, Ren, don't say that because now I'm tempted to give Let's Go Eevee a go, and I haven't. I don't think you can in Let's Go because I don't think they ever did an online. Or no, maybe there is. I don't know. I never played it, so it's hard for me to say that. The others you can. There is a form of online battling. Let's Go. I mean, I think there is. You want me to play Let's Go Eevee right now, Ren? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I did see this because I don't know if this is still the case in Pokemon Go, but they were like Pokemon trapped to like geographical locations, and that feels not right. I'm really just exposing myself. A perfect play. It does. I've always been so against it, and the only reason I bought it, I don't even know why I bought it, but I was like, if I'm gonna buy either this or Pikachu, I'm buying Eevee because I don't support Pikachu. Pikachu's like the straight man of Pokemon. 2 seconds, guys. I'm back. I guess we could boot up. We could boot up some. Press a button on the controller you want to use. What? Is that right? Wait, no. I want to use. Oh, this seems too confusing. I want to use. No, I want to use. Do I only need to use one controller? This seems very complicated. Oh, I have to use it like a Joy-Con. Well, I didn't sign up for that. Yeah, so that was when it first released. I didn't partake in that. Oh, I think the reason it's like this is because you actually have to act out throwing the ball. I mean, it's cute. I can't even remember when this game... I think this game might be like 10 years old. I think it might have come out in like 2017, 2018. Because I think it came out with when the Switch 1 launched. And I never played it because I was so against what it stood for. Because I was like, I'm not here for your Pokemon Go propaganda. No, that wasn't my room. That's just stock footage. This seems like... I'm going to sound really hypocritical when I say this. I know Pokemon's a kid's game, but this looks like a kid's game. Yeah, let's begin. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Oh look! It's the Pokemon with a dead mum. Tend to interact with these Pokemon. There is always like an ethical issue with Pokemon because like we are kidnapping creatures and holding them against their will and essentially making them to do like dog fighting. I wish my setup looked that nice. Only using one controller is actually tripping me out. Like, this doesn't seem natural. Cancelled, don't. Literally only using one controller is actually tripping me out. I feel like I'm playing the Wii. I think that's a female Eevee on the screen. What is his name? So this is our rival, I'm assuming, because this is how it... Yeah, so we need a name for our rival. No, because it's not normal, Ren. It's not normal. Even for the Switch 1, it wasn't normal. Which makes me wonder... Because this came out when the Switch 1 launched, I'm wondering, was this meant to be a Wii game? We could... Yes, this is... Oscar is the rival. And he's not even here, so he doesn't even get to know that he is the villain in our story. She really wants to be the star of the show. Not this, Anya. Not me coming on here to play Pokopia and then... Well, we know one story that he wasn't the villain in, but I'm not going to comment on that. Look, pixelated hands. Only having one... This is actually tripping me out. I'm convinced this was supposed to be a Wii game. Like, how am I... Is it better to hold it sideways, maybe? No, that's confusing. No, it's fine. You know what? I bought this game. I should make the £50 worth it. It might not have been 50. It might have been a little less than that. You can't just walk into my house. Yeah, but I feel like Mario Party's different. Not contacting by email. This is 2026. Okay, it's telling me how to live life. I don't need you to tell me how to live life. It's trespassing. So if this is like the other Kanto games, which it's clearly not because we're not playing red or blue, like we are clearly new characters, I'm assuming we've got to go to the lab. I mean, it looks cute. I'll give it this. Well, can we just... We can't just take it, I'm assuming, because that would actually be theft. Right, so if he's not here, where is he? I didn't have to go find him in red and blue, or via red, leaf, green. Why do I have to go find him now? Does he have a house? Oh, yeah, because I'm pretty sure you can link up Pokemon Go to this game. Oh, I've gone to the wrong place. I feel like it must be like every other Pokemon game. Like, we're going to go around and catch things. Oh, I have to physically throw the Pokeball. Well, why didn't that work? Well, we caught it. Oh, it's fine. I'm not going to break my TV. Pretty fine. That was amazing. I don't think they should be able to do that. You're my property now. You can't just leave. I know. I feel like Chris Jenner said that to me, Ren. You are the Chris Jenner of the group chat. Well, technically, they are my property now. I caught it. It's mine. Possession is something of the law. Not the cutscene. DDV could never. Yeah, he is. We shall call you. We shall call you Charlie. You just look like Charlie. So where do I go now? I'm trapped. Or not? Not flu. We can't be doing that. Well, some of them just need a general name. Not all of them are special. It depends. I guess that depends on what you class as when does it game. What is game? I think now we can start catching stuff now. So there's a Bellsprout. There's a Pidgey. There's another Pidgey. There's a Rattata. Let's get a Bellsprout. Yeah, I don't know how though. Why didn't it let me name it? He's bashful. Yeah, I don't think this game does. I think this game is very much made for children. I think if you want a more like accurate Pokemon experience, like Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet are the way to go. Personally, I quite like Sword and Shield, and that's not the British bias in me. Oh, that went wrong. I don't like this. This isn't Pokemon. This isn't how Pokemon should be played. I'll show off a bit of Sword and Shield for you. I think I've got like a fresh save. I would say if you like the idea of like the not Pokemon Go catching in that you're I mean I think the Legends games are interesting But they have like boss battles in them, and I mean like boss battles. I have a save that I don't remember starting. I'll show you Legends EA because this is like the most recent like Pokemon game. Yeah, I did 10 minutes of it. I couldn't do it. Let's Go Eevee is not for me. See, like, this is the most recent Pokemon game. This is the Legends game. So, from what I know, it is going to be a more traditional Pokemon game. So, not like this. This is going to be like Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, where it's turn-based Pokemon. That kind of stuff. I don't even know what I've got to do. Where did I last leave off? Oh, I've got to go fight people. So this is the most recent one. This came out in October. Is this the team I want? Yeah, this is the team I want. Is it the team I want? I think it is the team I want. So this is Legends EA. I will say this looks the most pretty. Except the buildings. The buildings don't look great. They just look like flat things. Oh, they get to take my picture. Frowns are fierce. So in the DLC, which I'm near the tail end of the main story, in the DLC you can actually get her outfit. And her hair. Oh, that's not a great matchup. Who do I have that might be able to, like... They're not great either. I guess we just work. Well, no, actually, does no one have... Is no one rocking, like, Earthquake or anything? So, Pokemon is like a really complicated version of rock, paper, scissors. I guess is the best way I could put it. Like, it is just like, yeah, it is like a complicated version of rock, paper, scissors. Like, each type has weaknesses and like strengths. Yeah, exactly. Except there's 17 types to keep track of. Not mini beads. Oh, she's gonna... No, okay, wait. It's because we send creatures to fight for us. Right. This is Bounce House. It's time to shine. Well, you would just do... Your moves would do less damage. You do get used to it after a while. They do. They really nail character design in this game. Right, Colapinto. Okay, that's I forgot it could do that. Not the Let's Get Humid. How is it a cult, Ren? No, I named the Pokemon Merlin. Because you can give Pokemon nicknames. Not the dirty old man allegations. Oh yeah, I forgot you want to fight, don't you? That's not cult-like, that's just community. I wouldn't say that. The purple lady's a bit more unhinged. You missed a lot of her unhingedness. The only reason we came to the tournament is because she was holding everybody hostage because she would not let them leave until she could have her tournament. And like the woman in the maid outfit, she has to dress like this because she lost a fight to the woman in purple like many years ago, and now she's essentially her indentured servant with no chance of escape. That's crazy. Is it? That Anya is a legendary Pokemon. Well, he's basically said that, Zygarde's here because everything's going to crap and we should worry that the city's probably going to fall apart or something. And she's like, never mind that, back onto my tournament. She is, but she's also iconic. Now we're fighting her. She has some great music. Like, let's crank this up. Okay, now she must be destroyed. Like, this is twerkable jazz. Not the protect. Oh wait, no, that's not a good idea. Oh yeah, she's also incredibly wealthy, and she does call herself one of the elites. So there's definitely some classism going on as well. I'm concerned that you said you love her after I tell you that she's like holding people hostage and like an advocate for classism. Oh yeah, so we've just moved up a rank because the whole premise of this game is essentially that the city has like an like underground fight club. It's true, Ren is like that. And look, she wants us to play rough. Oh, and now we're eating croissant curry. Oh, so now we have this really tall man. He owns the hotel we're staying at, and like we've learned that he is over 100 years old, and he used to be king of this country. And when he was king of this country, he tried to commit mass genocide of the people that lived here. And yet he's over 100 years old, and I just told you, he tried to commit mass genocide of this country. He's also like 8 foot tall. Well, no, what you're saying is, Anya, is that you support the genocide of a Pokemon country. That's all. Well, he is like over 100 and like about 9 feet tall, so his posture's probably not great. Well, it depends, Anya. Have you got either a fever, responsibilities, a child, or no Wi-Fi? Because those will protect you from cancellation. Oh, we have new wild zones. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, you can't be cancelled. Yeah, fevers famously protect you from cancellation. What pink things? Oh, they're crystals. I can like because you can do parkour in this game. Which part are you confused about, Ren? Don't you run away from me. I shouldn't even really be streaming Pokemon today. I should really be getting my Dream Snap done, but I just was not feeling it. Legends. That's what the theme is. See, I want one of you, but I want you to be shiny. I forgot you've got to go back and try and get our jury duty. Not Anya wanting to star in like a real life Netflix true crime documentary. So those keep the Pokemon trapped in the wild zones because obviously for like liability reasons you can't just have wild Pokemon roaming all around the city because that might cause some criminal damage. So they've essentially turned the city into a zoo. The battle zone, that's where Fight Club happens. But I'm currently trying to reset these spawns to see if I can get a shiny to appear. A Pokemon that does not have a master. One that has not been caught. I don't like to look at it like that. I like to think that we're making friends. They're our friends. I'm trying to get a shiny Swablu. So I have to reset the spawns. Actually, oh, I've already got one of you though. It's a shiny Fennekin. I didn't want that. I already have one. Wait, save, because that thing likes to run away. A 1 in 4,000 chance, and I get this one. I don't need this one. Right, back to resetting the bench. It is big, like, relatively, I guess. It's a smaller map than most Pokemon games, but it's big. Well, it's based on Paris. I do, so basically any Pokemon game that ever existed, I own. But no, I do know own. I do own Sword and Shield. I've not. Sword and Shield is the one game I've like never returned to. I played it when it came out, and I've not returned to it. And it's not that I didn't like it. I actually quite enjoyed it. I've never replayed it. I would say Sword and Shield is a more traditional Pokemon. This is somewhat traditional, but like you don't have like the big boss battles like you have in this, like with giant Pokemon. Like that's not a thing in the mainline games. That is just trainer on trainer battling. Scarlet and Violet are the most recent like traditional Pokemon games, but that I think there are. I don't think Scarlet and Violet is as beginner friendly because it complicates things. Just give me a shiny. This must be really boring to watch, but I want a yellow one. Things you gotta do, Anya. Sometimes you just need to sit on a bench for days on end. Right, people do not want to see me keep doing this. I'll come back to that later. Let's go kill the giant rabbit. Oh, I didn't catch it. You can literally get it on YouTube. I think they like uploaded a lot of it like a few years back. Okay, this is looking quite shaky. Okay, this might not be safe. That means they're an alpha if they have red eyes, which means they're dangerous. No, get caught. I didn't say you could not get caught. That's not an option. Oh, I went the wrong way. Who's what? Leave me alone. They are in this game. They are quite challenging. I think I'm gonna call stream there for today, just because I know we've got Oscar's members stream in a few hours, so I need to get dinner and stuff like that for that. But I'm hoping to stream either tomorrow evening or Tuesday evening, mainly because I've got a dream snap to do and I've not even thought about it. So, next stream, if it's before Wednesday, or so if it's Monday or Tuesday, will be dream snap related without half the items I need for it. So we're going to see what we can do in that regard. But thank you for coming by. and I hope to see you again soon.